Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back building the 1993 Jurassic Park in Jurassic World Evolution, and today we're going to work on the DILOPHOSAURUS paddock. It should, in theory, be quite a nice, easy one, but, you know, that's very rarely how it works out. I've had a little look online, a little image, I've, watched a little bit of the film to sort of catch up, make sure I know how the DILOPHOSAURUS paddock is formed. It is very simple, you don't really see much of it, you see a fence and you see some trees, but I've got a few ideas, we'll see what we can do. I've still got to decide how many Dilophosauruses I want in there. There is, of course, several in the film. I believe 7 in the book. The book mentions that there's 7 Dilophosaurus in total. We only see 1 or 2 in the film. I'm still not convinced on that whole thing, and some people think it's a juvenile Dilophosaurus. I personally don't think it's a juvenile Dilophosaurus, but hey-ho. Either way, we're going to put the Dilophosaurus paddock right here. It is pretty much the perfect size. We don't really need a big exhibit for this. I think we might put 3 of them in. Or 1. I still have not decided. I want to briefly mention something about the raptors though. I've had a lot of comments about this, about the colour scheme I chose for the raptors. People suggesting the arid one, and people suggesting the default one. Now, the raptors in Jurassic Park are brown. They're like a darkish brown colour, and of course my raptors are kind of more like a grey. Ish. It's like a browny grey sort of colour, right? There is water in this exhibit, right? I did put water in. Yeah, it's fine. You guys all... Is everyone else okay? That one's not happy. Did I not put water in? Did I put water in and then remove the water? I think I did. There we go, there's some more. Somebody told me that. I was like, I already put water in, but yeah, maybe I forgot to replace it. Anyways, the arid skin is brown, yes, but it's like a bright, creamy brown. It looks nothing like the Jurassic Park raptors, and the default raptor is green. There is not a raptor in this game that really resembles the 1993 raptor. I firmly believe that this is the closest choice. With that out of the way, let's move on. Let's get ourselves our Dilophosaurus. I'm going to just get 1 for now. I'm pretty sure the Dilophosaurus only needs 1 dinosaur for its social needs, so we're just going to start with 1, because they are going to come back into the film, into the game, later on. There is going to be another Dilophosaurus scene, but for now, I think only 1, because I don't really want you to see it. I want it to be hard to spot. You know, because they drive past and they don't actually see the dinosaur. They don't spot the Dilophosaurus. I kind of want to recreate that. Yes, it's not that exciting, generally speaking, but the point is to build up and to have it feel like the actual film, you know? So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what happens. Start with 1 and we'll go from there. Okay, let's just get that one. The default one is perfect. Straight out of the film, basically. No problems with that at all. And now we need to set up over here. So you drive through that little bit from the raptor hatchery. Oops, no, what are you doing? It's so annoying when you can't see what you're blooming doing. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna kill the trees for a second, because the trees are making my life difficult. Yeah, so the Dilophosaurus paddock is actually very small, as you see it in the film. How big it is in reality, we don't really know, but I think just like this kind of space here should be enough. Something like that, I think, is going to be plenty. So this area here will be the Dilo paddock. You'll go up here, that's where we'll do the Triceratops, and then that outer ring will sort of be done. Right, so let's drag this on a little bit. Yeah, so it's going to be this area right here. That's going to be a Dilophosaurus. The good thing about this is we can pull the fence into the back. Now, if you watch the film, behind the forest in the Dilophosaurus paddock, there is actually quite an open area. So I think we'll keep the hill relatively clear, and that will kind of provide that sort of green backdrop that you do spot in the film. So, we're going to up our fence a little bit. With this one, we're going to go for I think we're going to go for electrified, because in the film they do have bloop, bloop, bloop. You know what I mean? Bloop, bloop, those things. Bloopers, folks. They have bloopers. So let's get some bloopers. I know there's no power, goddammit. You don't really see the end of it, so I think what we might do is just... I'm going to pull it into the tree line. Oh, you really can't, can you? You sort of can. I just want to hide it, you know? I don't need to necessarily see the edge of the fence. That should be okay. And this side we'll put in some... Yeah, it's fine. Now, because it's Jurassic Park, I feel it wouldn't be that curvy. Yeah, I don't think the curvy aesthetic really suits the original Jurassic Park. We're going to keep some relatively straight fences, like so. And let's cover this in a little bit with some trees. Just particularly these side bits, you know? And over here. I really just want like a straight line of fence, like this bit right here. Okay, so you'll drive along. That's yeah. Okay, so now we just need some trees. Let's get a slightly bigger brush. Dilophosaurus paddock is, of course, exceptionally foresty. You know, they can't see the Dilophosaurus because it is just... Maybe the Dilophosaurus isn't there, but also because, you know, it's just such a crammed exhibit that it'd be very hard to spot. That already, to me, kind of looks like it. I think that's pretty cool. Now, one thing else. I think we're going to put some power over here for a start. I'm a little worried about my power now. I didn't really plan to have working fences, but now we are. So we're going to have to... Let's just up our output a little bit. I say a little bit, by 100% as it happens. I think the only remaining one for this, I think I only need 2 more fences, so it should be okay. In theory, it's gonna be okay. There we go, loads of power for now. Let's get some electricity over here. Because otherwise it just bugs me seeing this frickin' little sign, you know? And I want the lights to be on, I want them to be shining. We can hide that right over there so you never have to see it. Lovely stuff. Once that's finished, there we go. Good stuff. Right, look at those lights. Oof. That's what I want right there. Wait for it, wait for it. Oof. Oh, that's the stuff. Okay. Now, having had a look on the film, again, you don't really see this part. I'm just going to cover this area with trees here. Again, I've been kind of doing this quite a lot. The trees are kind of forming like a natural boundary. It may look a little weird from the top by the end, but as you drive through it, you should really feel like you're experiencing Jurassic Park. You don't really see the left-hand side at all, other than very briefly at the start. And actually, if we want to get this realistic to the film, there is a little bit of a... Here, there's a little bit of a ditch right there. Now, this should be flat. This area here. But it drops down right here. A little bit closer to that. I'm going to try to get it as close to the path as possible. Actually, if we just flatten now. So I want this really close to the path without knocking the path itself down. Oops, like so, like so. So let's pull that back up, pull that back down. It'd be nice if this was a little bit more specific. You know, it really affects outside of the radius. Again, you don't really see how long this goes on for, but I'm just going to assume that's okay. And I might knock it down just a little bit further. No, that's actually probably about right. So I'm going to bring in the trees a little closer. But this area, it should be a little bit more lit up, but it's hard to do just because I can't control where the sun comes from, unfortunately. Now, right here is where the Dilophosaurus paddock sign is. They're driving along. This is actually the right side as well. You know, they look out the right-hand side of the car into the Dilophosaurus paddock. And they drive past, you see the car approaching from this direction, and you see the Dilophosaurus paddock sign right here, you see the car driving this way, and you see the Dilophosaurus paddock here on the left-hand side. I haven't thought about this, but I'm just wondering if there's anything in this game that I could put here that would resemble a Dilophosaurus paddock sign. I suspect not. We're going to put something there no matter what, because I think it's necessary. But I'm not sure what. I think everything's just a little bit too big. What if we put in a feeder and we turn it off? It's not the same by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just, it's something, you know? Okay, that food's going to sit there for a little bit, maybe. Oh, no, there it goes. It's something. I don't think there's an alternative, but it's there. There's a sign. There's something that we can pretend is the Dilophosaurus paddock sign. I don't really know what else to do. If anyone's got any alternate ideas, I am happy to hear them, but I don't really have any. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to put a gate in here just so our guys can get in. Hide that around that corner there, if need be. And, right, so I think we're going to hide... I mean, this is the thing. This is weird, right? But we want our dinosaurs to be hidden. We very rarely go through that kind of feeling in this game. You know, usually you want your dinosaurs to be nice and noticeable. But in this case... Oh, I like this idea, actually. If we build there... And get our food in there as well. We're just going to go with a normal feeder. I don't want a goat running around. Now, I don't want to be able to see that from the road. And you can't. Awesome. So the dilos should predominantly stay in this area right here. Maybe every now and again, as you look out, you'll catch a glimpse of one that's come through the tree line. But generally speaking, they should stay onto the... like this area behind the tree line. I'm going to pull this forward a little bit. Whilst the exhibit in the film is very tree heavy, the trees don't come quite up to the fence. They're a little bit further back, so I want to make sure you get that feeling as well in my park. Except over here, of course. Where it should be trees for days. There we go. I told you this wouldn't be a complicated one, but I think we're pretty much done. Can I tree this up anymore? Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit more. Again, you can't really see that at all from the... I mean, if you look that way, you can... I don't know, I think it kind of looks like it, right? Am I going crazy? This is bugging me, but it's something. Let's get our Dilo out and get it shipped over. My thinking is, if there's too many Dilophosauruses, then your chances of seeing one go up. And I don't want you to see one 9 times out of 10. This should be a rarity. Look at that lighting in there, by the way. That's beautiful. Ah! Beautiful. Oh, you're not going to be happy about lack of forest, are you, love?
Request acknowledged.
So I kind of want you to sometimes see one, but very rarely. And I think just one Dilo might be the way to make that work. It's hard to know. Oof. Down she goes. Come on, lovely. Over we go. Over here now. Nice big exhibit. This is a huge exhibit for a Dilophosaurus.
En route.
While that's going on, I just want to take a quick little cheeky peek to see what this looks like at nighttime. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Now. Oh, whew. That's going to be really cool when it comes to the Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit. Unfortunately, this fence is a little bit low for the T-Rex. I do have some ideas. We can't use concrete because that's just wrong. It is going to be this fence. And it should be about twice as tall, really, for the film. I didn't really think about that till just now. Can we have some bigger fences, please, Frontier? Thanks. I love the lighting, though. I just want more lights in this game, you know? I want the ability to place lights. Just let me place my own lights, god damn it. Okay, let's make it back to daytime. And Dilo's going to get sent over. Eventually. And while that's going on, we have to go for our daily ride. Where's my ranger station? Let's go. I'm going to have to find a different way to do this rather than driving through the entire thing every single time. I could send a vehicle out to replenish a feeder maybe and then just hop into it myself later on. That's probably a better idea. But for this one, we'll just drive through. Let's experience the whole thing in one. I don't understand what's wrong with my parasaur. I'm really confused. Like, I'm really confused. I'll sort that out in a minute. I don't know what that's about, but there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Let's hop on further. I don't think we ever drove past the raptor hatchery, did we? Ugh. Ugh. Nip on by the Innovation Center / Welcome Center. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Little off-roading. There's our raptor hatchery, looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. People have given me alternate ideas for how to make it work, but I do think this is probably the best you can manage. I quite like the look of it. I think that's pretty cool. As I've said about 500 times already. And finally...
Finishing resupply.
At this moment, everyone in the Jeep has their head and hands pressed right up against the glass, hoping upon hope that they can spot a Dilophosaurus. Excuse me, you do have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? See, you're not meant to see it. Right, where is the cheeky little sensor? There it is. Having the time of his life. No worries, friendo. No worries at all. I might bring in some extra ones. I think the chances of seeing just one of them are so astronomically small as you happen to be driving past that it might be worth having two. Right, what is going on? What is possibly killing you? I'm very confused. Are you hungry? Thirsty? You're hungry, right? So eat, you twit. There's quite a lot of dinosaurs. I'm going to put in another feeder. I'm going to put another 2 feeders. There you go. Go eat, you nerd. Bloody Nora. Yeah, you're just never going to see it. And it has been calculated to be like that a little bit, but there's a limit, you know? Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. Beautiful. Well, it will be. It will be. But they can kind of like half caught in the shadows, half caught in the light. Very cool. Snap. Thumbnail. Print screen. Thumbnail. Okay. Can you fill up for me, please? Because that's a better thumbnail. So that'd be nice. Oh, thinking about it. Thinking about it. No. I really like this Dilophosaurus. I think it's one of the better looking dinosaurs in the whole game for sure. Might actually be one of my only happy dinosaurs, yeah. Okay. Dilophosaurus paddock. Very cool. Very cool. Done. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not a complicated paddock, but I think it looks like it does in the film, basically, which is about all I can ask for. Again, I want to emphasize this. Some people keep commenting it. The idea is not to build Isla Nublar. That would be impossible because of the size of the island. I hope that we can do it down the line when they add bigger islands to the game, but you simply don't have the control in this game to perfectly recreate Isla Nublar how it is in the films. The idea is that you drive your Jeep around and you experience Jurassic Park sort of in the same way that they experience it in the film. So in the order of events they experience them in the films. That's why the Raptor hatchery is here rather than over here somewhere. That's why there's no Jurassic Park gates. Well, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't really make sense. But that's why this is so close to this is so close to this, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, right? It's about a tour of... Like, if you went on a ride at Universal Pictures and it was meant to make you feel like you're in Jurassic Park, that's kind of what I'm going for here. Next up then, next episode, we're going to kill some of these trees, I'm sure, but this whole area here, still not sure how I'm going to handle the fence. I think I did have an idea, right? This whole area here is going to be the Triceratops. I think we are going to try to do it fenceless. I think that's probably the only way this works and to make it feel like the film, and then it'll be the T.rex over here. Oh, T.rex one's going to be huge the more I think about it. So you'll drive along here. Maybe we can do like a little tunnel somehow in the trees, and then you'll come out and you'll circle around here. That'll be where the bathroom is right here. This will be where the T.rex is here. We'll put the drop in. We'll do the T.rex everything nighttime, and then I will somehow try to fit the rest of the park in. We shall see. But for now, it's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah, you're never going to come down here. Where's our other 2 dilos? How are they doing? We'll just wait for these 2. Get them shipped over and then we'll end it. Because this has been a short video. Because all I had to do was put down some fences. How's everyone doing? Doing good? That's nice. Dilo, emerge. Second dilo, emerge. Where's that, pal? I'm going to wait for your friend. I'm going to look at your friend while I wait for your friend. Well, maybe that's a better thumbnail. It's very hard to know. Maybe not being inside it. Very cool. Oh, God, it's such a cool looking dinosaur. Really wish it had made it into full. What is this tree doing? Look at this tree here. What is this tree? This one mutant tree, taller than every other tree in my entire park, except this cheeky little so-and-so. This is now the tallest tree in the park. I think by some length. I mean, this one up here is doing work, but You know what I've realised that I kind of want as well? Is for these hills to not just be trees. There's like a little ground texture there. You can kind of see it there. But do you know what? It's just... Look, there's bushes! Bushes! I don't want you to get bushes. I want a bush. Nobody would suspect me then. Anyways, let's shoot some Dilos in the head.
No problem.
No problem. I have no problem shooting your dinosaurs for you. Do not worry about it. Any of you want to pop open a frill right now? That would be helpful. I love that noise. Come on, man! There we go. Oh, oh, it's so cute. It just go blip, it just absolutely plops to the ground. Let's get them moved over. We can always sell a couple off if need be. You know, we don't have to commit to having 3. I think 3 is a good number though. Later on, we'll think about how many we're gonna have as well. And you don't really see one. In theory, what I should do is I should have none in there at all in order to make it seem like the film, but I always assumed they were there and you just didn't happen to spot them. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there it is. Okay, right, we're going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Triceratops in the next episode. Wondering if I want to, like, half kill it? We might actually put it to sleep. It will die eventually, so we'll just have to wake it up every now and again, but I think it'll die fairly slowly. If we put it to sleep, it'll maybe seem like the one from the film, and then we definitely don't have to worry about the fences and stuff. That's a pretty good idea. We're probably going to do that. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.